Let's go by and get down, real slick, man. I hope the kids ain't around. It's funny Tuesdays.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to a beautiful day. Matter of fact, the most glorious day of the week, HT, Horny Tuesday. You already know. Let's get it.
Me so horny. Me so horny. Me love you long time.
All right, ladies and gents, this one jumps off right here, and I gotta admit, this is a good debate. It pops off right here with the homie Ominous. Has to do with FGC, with training, what people are charging, what people are willing to pay, and what people think is, considered fair. So it starts with Ominous when he says, people want to take time out of your day to train them for free. Go up to a boxing gym or a pianist and tell them, I want to take these classes for free and see what happens. My time is not free. Stop trying to make professionals look bad for charging their time. Now, as you know, when it comes to training and charging for training, it's nothing new. I believe that the first time I saw this was through Cross Counter and Excellent Adventures. They have this program. Hell, they still have this program where Gllty has set it up where you can get taught from the pros. I remember when I first saw it, Mike and Gllty, where they were like at the pinnacle of their game, right? They were like right up top and they were offering these classes, and I thought it was a great idea. I was like, hell yeah, and I wanted to sign up to learn from Mike and Gllty. And there's a couple reasons why people do this. Obviously, number one, because they want to get better and just learn how to get to that next level. And number two, because whoever's teaching the class, they simply want to talk to them, especially if they're like their favorite pro or they look up to them or they just really want to meet them. This is a great way to kind of just like talk to somebody that you normally wouldn't get the chance to talk to. So the way that this debate all kind of started and caught fire was through Perfect Legend. Perfect Legend has actually been teaching people, training people, and his fee as of right now is $100 per hour. And obviously people have been paying this. A lot of people believed it was fair, but others seem to have a problem with it, and they started pretty much firing shots. So after Legend kind of compiled all this, he shared it with everybody and posted it. It starts right here with some DMs. Somebody actually DM'd him saying, you send me a match bid, I'll break it down. It's up to you. You know the option. That's what Legend was telling him. He responds saying, bro, I work on cars in the heat, sacrificing my gaming time for $30 per hour, which is pretty damn good if you ask me. My time is super valuable to me too. I wish I didn't have to work full time, but I'm a family man. I can't spend $100 to play you for an hour, dude. That's crazy, LOL. I'd give you $100 for maybe four 2-hour sessions. The Perfect says, would you work on my car for $10 an hour? He says, I need high quality matches, and then fuck no. Perfect response saying, oh, okay, laugh my ass off. So when you break it all down and do all that math and shit like that, it comes down to when he's saying 4 2-hour sessions, that kind of comes out to $10 an hour, and he's saying, yo, we all know that ain't worth it. And then Ominous brings up another good point right here when he talks about don't think that it's not a profession because people actually make a living off of this. Right here he says it's definitely a profession. Don't undermine it just because you don't see it as a profession. If people make their living from it, then it's a profession, because if the government took $50K from Sonic in taxes, it definitely was then, LOL. Then somebody brings up another point that you might be thinking. Says, what about for the ones who don't place? Not professionals at that point, LOL. And then Ominous replies saying, this is bigger than just fighting games, bro. Too many professions. People want you to go out of your way to do stuff for free, and that's the big issue. And on top of that screenshot post, PL entitled it pretty much saying, this is funny. Well, other people got offended by that, and they were saying like, how is this even funny? You're charging people $100, and pretty much just calling it ridiculous, and you have no right to laugh at something like this. The Perfect response to that saying, I didn't ask him for shit. He asked me for my time, and that's been the price forever. I don't have to do anything. He's not entitled to my time. I'm not lowering my prices. If anything, I would charge more. Or he could just subscribe for $5 and do what everyone else does. And then they reply back again saying, who are you even though? I get the whole thing about how time is money and it's valuable, but $100 to play a couple of sets? There's no way in hell you think that's remotely. LTG doesn't even charge that much. That should say something or bring up a red flag. And then somebody by the name of Josh responds to that saying, laugh out loud, the comparison to LTG is great to me. You do know this man has helped several people out back in the day to grow into multiple games, and it's not just for some sets. The sets are one of 5 things he's going to do to help each player, analysis, weakness, and much more. We all know that a lot of people say FGC is broke. You ain't gonna make no damn money in the FGC, but a lot of people are quick to call bullshit. They're like, no, there is definitely money within the FGC. It's just certain pipelines or ways about getting the money where people are willing to spend it. This case with training, I do believe that it's successful. Hell, we were saying Cross Counter has been very successful at this, but I think it also comes to who's doing the training and what the prices are. At the end of the day, here's what I say. Let me know if you guys agree. I think each player has his own right. Like, why don't they? Like, think about it like this. Why anybody has their right to set their own prices. They can set, and you can charge $200 an hour, whatever you want to charge, because at the end of the day, you don't have to pay it. Nobody is forcing you to pay it. So if you want to pay it, if you look up to this player, if you want to learn from this individual, more power to you. Now, on that flip side, if you don't want to pay it, if you think it's too high, you could easily get trained from somebody else. I think it's as simple as that. So the fact that we're arguing about this is kind of silly at the end of the day, because nobody's holding a gun to your head saying pay this and this is the only way you can learn. But like I said, that's my opinion. Definitely let me know, what is your opinion? Do you think it's ridiculous, or do you think it's just dickulous?
That's not even a word!
Thank you for watching. Have a happy HT. Horny Tuesday. Love you guys forever. See you bright and early tomorrow morning. Peace.
Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe.
Now, for only $300, you can sign up right now for my 8-week program.
Well, that place was a ripoff.